Alright guys, what is going on? We're about to be back with some more unseen replays from the Major League Gaming vs. Pro League Invitational. My name is Axeltoss. And next up is going to be BaBy versus IdrA. Yes, it is happening right about now. Boom, here we are in the game, guys. Thanks for joining me. Fantastic night of Starcraft 2 coming your way. I see you guys in the chat. I see you, Admiral SC1. I see you, Cruelty, Pashy, Lambda, Null Energy, Philia. How are you guys doing? How are you all doing today? Hope you're having a good time. But here we are, TVZ. Gamble 0610. You are interesting. Alright, top right hand location, the Blue Terran player. BaBy. His opponent in the bottom left, it is the Blizzard player IdrA from Team Evil Genius's Raid Call. What's up, Major Muffin? How's it going? Alright. Everyone's so happy in the chat. Everyone's so happy. Alright. Axeltoss wasn't feeling incredibly well, so he's gonna go lay down, which is fine. He has had a long day today. So everyone tweet at him at ISAxeltoss and please tell him you love him. But here we are in game number 3 of the night. It's going to be BaBy versus IdrA. Yes, indeed. BaBy put in a barracks, literally in the top right-hand location of his main. Alright, I gotta start paying attention to this game here. Stop reading the chat. So, let's see. Okay, IdrA definitely sees this bunker. But IdrA's going to pull some drones. You can never be too careful. Has a drone in his opponent's... Look at this. I love this building placement from BaBy. So IdrA's like, alright, I'm going to scout. I'm going to find out when your barracks is. But now he's scouting. And he's like, where's your barracks? So he thinks it's a proxy. All intents and purposes. Well, he could. But now he's not seeing any Marines kind of come across the field. So maybe like, wait a second. What are you up to? And BaBy said, you know what? I'm just gonna put my barracks in the top right of my main base. Sorry, is it bad that I read the chat? Okay. All right. So, nice little move there from BaBy, but IdrA said, you know what? I'm not gonna fall for it, dude. I'm not gonna fall for it. He only pulled 3 drones just to deal with the bunker, and he's doing just fine. It's not like he made 20 Zerglings like I would do if I thought my opponent was proxy barracksing me. You should read the chat out loud, says Spooky McCall. This is unseen replays from the MvP Invitational. And we are featuring BaBy tonight. We got 6 games from him, and we're going to do this as much as we can, of course. Coming up over the holiday season, listen closely. We're rebroadcasting every single... well, we're rebroadcasting the MvP Invitational straight up. So, like... Alright. I want you to remember what I'm about to say. If you're bored at 6 p.m. Eastern or beyond over the holiday season, tune into MajorLeagueGaming.com and you're going to see Starcraft going on. That's basically what's happening. Yes, I'm not lying. Over the holiday season, I'm not taking a break. Actually, it's a rebroadcast, so I am taking a break. But every single day, we're broadcasting matches from the MvP Invitational from December 23rd to January 6th, I want to say. So if you're at home, if you're opening presents, if you're playing in the snow, if you're playing a board game with the family, if you're watching football, and it's past 6 p.m. Eastern, tune into MajorLeagueGaming.com because there's going to be Starcraft. If you need an excuse for your parents to watch Starcraft with you or your family, say, you know what? I know what we're going to do for the next 2 hours if everyone's being decisive. I want you to put your foot forward and say, let's watch some Starcraft, and tune into MajorLeagueGaming.com where the MVP Invitational will be broadcast every day over the holiday season. Except, I think, Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. Anyway, back to this game. Looks like BaBy opening up with some Hellions. And IdrA building those queens is not taking a gas just yet. We got Cloak Research on the way here from BaBy, adding on that 3rd command center. Of course, you know, obviously it's the task of the Zerg player to see how many drones they can get out, where they don't actually have to build units, right? Look at this complete wall off from IdrA. Brilliant play. Of course, we're focusing on BaBy. Stop talking about IdrA, Axeltoss. You're supposed to talk about BaBy. No. Well, IdrA deserved credit for that little move there. Was able to completely wall off his natural expansion. The Hellions were unable to run by. So BaBy hasn't been able to do as much damage as he would like. But that could all change because that upgrade in the top left there that's being produced, that is not some circle with the gear. Well, it is a circle with the gear in it, kind of. I don't know how to describe it. It's the cloak upgrade for the Banshee. The cloak upgrade for the Banshee. That makes your Banshee invisible. That makes your flying speed 2.75 capital ship, piloted by a relatively attractive female, invisible. So we're about to see that happen. Banshee's targeting down Jones here. Queen's trying to track it down. Spore's about to finish up though, so it's just not completely oblivious to this play. And BaBy not even revealing the cloak. Did he? No, he didn't cancel. He let it finish. Yes, tactics. I remember you, sir. Of course. Of course I do. Who do you think I am? Alright, another Banshee coming forward. On the top side of the map. And we have some Queens trying to deal with these Hellions, but now BaBy is engaging with two of the most terrifying units in the game. Hellions and Cloaked Banshees. Does IdrA have enough to stop it? We're going to find out. Creep Tumor is trying to be thrown down. There's the scan revealing all. IdrA might wish he had a scan right now because he has no Spore. Actually, he has one Spore Crawler here. I almost became a liar, but I corrected myself before that happened. And BaBy is gonna back up for now. Might try to swing around to the natural expansion, trying to get that damage done behind this, adding on 2 factories, adding on 2 armories. He's going into Mech. He's going from scary units to scarier units. Feels more like Halloween than Christmas, to be honest. We got 2 armories. Of all the scariness. That was a terrible joke. I'm sorry. I sincerely can't talk either. I apologize. 2 armories on the way here from Mr. BaBy. Hellions and Banshees coming forward. IdrA coming forward with a bunch of Lings. He needs Roachhorn, and he's upgrading 1-1 right now. Cloak Banshees targeting down these Hellions. One goes down. Link's trying to get us around. They are on creep. The Hellions trying to scurry away, but they're trapped. Well, I guess they're not really trapped. Are they? Yes, they are. They are going to die. So IdrA able to clean this up, but he's going into Spire, and I don't think he's caught in a glimpse of exactly what his opponent is up to. Looking at his vision, hasn't sent an Overseer and hasn't sent an Overlord to scout, so he doesn't necessarily know about this Mech transition, unless he's picking. Look, an Engineering Bay is actually. What? Did he do that on purpose? I think. Oh my god. Okay, here's what I think happened, and correct me if I'm wrong, people in the chat, because I know how smart you guys are. Did BaBy build this Engineering Bay just so IdrA could see it, so that IdrA would think he's going bio? Post your predictions in the chat. TY is BaBy. Thank you for asking. Andy 33677. Alright. So we have Hellions and Banshees coming forward. Now the blue flame is revealed. There's a scan from BaBy going straight for this third base. Roachhorn nowhere in sight. BaBy's gonna have to, or IdrA's gonna have to rely on Queens and Mutalisks essentially to deal with this. Immediately starting, actually plus one missile attacks about halfway done. Researching drop, researching Nudimized Carapace, speed for those Overlords. But IdrA has no answer to these Hellions and Banshees. Okay, well as I say that, the mutas pop out. Hellions do not move up, but as far as these drones are concerned, they're all going to get pretty much demolished. IdrA down to 63 Harvesters, 14 workers killed. You know, that wasn't the most terrible thing in the world for IdrA, but here's the problem. BaBy has his third base. He's adding on 2 Thors. Turrets are now being produced. And now we have mutas trying to make something happen. This is a significant investment IdrA made into these mutas. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 9 times 100 times 2. Carry the 3. Subtract 7. Multiply by the factor of the exponent. Equals MC squared. So that's 900 gas, 800 gas, 800 minerals there for 8 mutas. Is that what I said? So that's a significant investment. We have a Cloak Banshee getting picked off there. So we'll have to see what IdrA is able to do from here. BaBy, meanwhile, he's happy. He got this third base. He's building up his tank Thor composition. Roach is coming out here from IdrA. BaBy gonna back away. Does not want to engage that. But yeah, I mean, this is basically the idea behind Mech. Keep your expensive units alive. Your Thors, your tanks, your Banshees. Accumulate them and then have a death push across the map. Keep your production safe. Have turrets. Have sensor towers. Keep a close eye on your opponent. Don't get caught off guard by Overlord drops. So now we see roaches being loaded up inside these Overlords here. Gonna try to get some damage done. And look at this, BaBy scanned it. Immediately throwing down a bunch of turrets, spreading out his Thors. He knows what's coming, keeping those tanks unsieged. Here come the Mutas trying to magic box the Thors. The roaches plopping out of those Overlords, trying to get their damage done. But does BaBy have enough to deal with this? The roaches doing a solid amount of damage. And IdrA's up 164 to 131 supply. The Cloak Banshees doing so much here. No Overseer here from IdrA. Also, no Mutas to potentially take care of these Banshees. So eventually, these roaches are all going to die. BaBy, nice foresight, lifting off that supply depot. Going to pull these SCVs to try to repair these siege tanks. And there's the GG from IdrA. So yeah, I mean, IdrA was pretty much investing everything into that attack, that act of aggression, and BaBy had too much. He was able to repair his tank, and here comes the people in the chat. They're like, IdrA GG'd earlier. IdrA GG'd early. No, like, IdrA went for an all-in type play. Like, he invested so much into those roaches. He had to pretty much kill BaBy there, at least get a ridiculous amount of damage done. But from there, I mean, BaBy has 3 bases. He has 6 gases. Adding on this 4th base, it's a planetary fortress. His production is still intact. We got, what do we got? 4 tanks, or 4 factories. 3 of them have tech labs. 1 with a reactor. Plenty of ability to. Actually, we have 5 factories. I can't count today. So you know, from there, BaBy is just making units. But honestly, great game there from BaBy. He's gonna take out IdrA, and that's game 3 of 6, I think. So guys, we're gonna take a quick break, and we'll be back with more action from the MVP Invitational. We're watching unseen replays. We have about 1,000 games. We're going over 6 of them today. That means we have a lot more coming your way over the course of the next few weeks, next few months. So guys, we'll be back after a quick break. Please do not go anywhere.